Wow, today was so very unexpected. Um, Good morning. All right. I started recording maybe yesterday, and I decided to just not record and delete everything. And I think I might have did that same thing the night before or the day before, and I deleted everything. So I'm trying to give it a try. I haven't really been in the mood to record. A lot has been going on. But before I get to a lot, which is not really health related, Freckles is making noises. I wanted to tell you guys about my health. So, everything's been good, my health-wise. Yesterday I was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I was at 137 beats per minute. Yes, that's not like crazy high, because you can get higher, but your heartbeat should be under 100, so it was high. It lasted several hours. Every little bit, like every 45 minutes to an hour, it would drop to 111, 112, and then shoot right back up, and then stay there for an hour or 45 minutes or whatever, something really long. And then it lasted half a day, which normally doesn't happen for me. It will last an hour, 40 minutes, 20 minutes, or 10 minutes, whatever. But it didn't stop me. I was sitting down anyway doing paperwork, so that was okay. I just sneezed. So that was yesterday, and then the day before yesterday or 2 days before yesterday, my blood pressure was really high. My heart rate was normal. My blood pressure, oh my gosh, what was it? I don't want to make up a number, especially since I posted it on Instagram, and then you guys go, you said it was this number, and now it's this number. Let me go check. 139/99. So at this point, I'm having a board meeting of a sorts, and I started getting really angry and really mean, and eventually I'm just freaking, I don't think I even said freaking, I said that full F word. Don't feel good. I made this huge scene, and then was told, then all right, just go lay down. I'm I honestly don't think I can move off this high chair or a stool. So I kind of rolled off the chair and laid on the floor in the kitchen, and then rolled upwards and got an ice pack out of the freezer and laid it on the ground, and then laid my head on the ice pack. And for some reason, it made me feel comfortable. So I did that for about 40 minutes. And eventually waited till my numbers changed enough that I was able to walk downstairs and stay on the couch for a few hours. So that was a couple nights ago as well. And then besides that, my heart, my blood pressure, all my symptoms, all my conditions have been fairly decent. Oh, and then maybe sometime last week, I had 3 days of major narcolepsy. My dad was so unease that he called my insurance company trying to figure out why I still had no insurance. He was trying to call the doctor, explaining what's happening and see if they can just work with me. He's like, I don't know what to do, but she's not staying awake. She's falling asleep while we're talking. She's falling asleep while standing up. I was falling asleep just watching TV, which is, people think it's normal, but now to this extent, it was really bad. I think it was 3 days straight of doing this. I fell asleep. I think I mentioned to you guys, when I went to work, and then I woke up at work 2.5 hours later. It was around that time, and it was kind of a back-to-back thing. So that is my health update. I will get to everything else once I get out of the bed, so I don't feel like I'm just recording here in my bed. I took out my IV, and it's really ugly. It's actually very thick in blood, so I'm going to clean that up. I took my IV out. yesterday, which I was supposed to take it out Monday night, but I didn't because I just didn't. Alright, I will see you guys in just a little bit when I'm just kind of up and ready. I obviously am not ready for the day. I decided just to kind of wake up. I made my bed, like I literally took all the bedding off, went outside, did this, get on the animal hair, vacuumed the floors, all the floors downstairs, and put everything away. So downstairs is fairly back to normal. I mean, it was always normal. I'm just really OCD. So I'm eating stuffed shells that I made the other night. It's only 10 a.m., but I'm eating it because who's to say that you can't have morning food for dinner and vice versa. So I have some news for you guys, and that is I no longer have a job. So it's true. I don't have a job. I don't have a job as of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, I worked, and then on the way home, I was just really getting close to the idea of just not working with this company. Long story short, it has nothing to do with my health whatsoever. It has more to do with the hours worked versus the hours driving. And it was just really rough. It was really annoying. My dad noticed the last few days. He's like, home already? Or, man, that was a fast day. Or, when I see you later tonight, can you pick up this? I'm like, I'm already home, or I'm headed home. And he's like, you just left. So it was just really bad. Plus the hours were being cut, plus a whole bunch of other stuff dealing with hours, money, driving. So when I got home, I was like, I'm just not really feeling it. And I know I've been thinking about this for a while now. But that night I was like really just done. And then I get a text from my boss saying, how did they go? And I go, honestly, it went like the last 2 days. If anything, it was worse. It was nothing. Nothing. She knows what that means. And she goes, well, what can we do? Or however she worded it, but I knew there was nothing I can say besides, like, you know this industry, there's nothing I can do, there's nothing you can do, like, we can't change the outcome, there is no way possible. And she goes, and that's true. She goes, but you have to push harder. I'm like, you've been in this industry as long as I have, longer, and there's, you know, there's nothing you can't do it. And I was like, honestly, if you guys were working with me and let me have doors on the way home, I don't have to go out my way, and I can stop and finish my hours, and etc., etc. She's like, I'm like, but you guys won't work with me. And she goes, so are you saying that you're done? I go, I guess so. So we both kind of fully agreed that that was the end of my the end of my last day of working. So I sent in my timesheet the next day, and that was it. So I no longer have a job. Oh my god, I've been like sneezing like crazy, and I feel like it's not done. Hold on. And so with that, I'm still looking for work. I'm still gonna do the same thing. It just, Minnesota is not easy to find this kind of work. Like if I was in Florida, I find so many posts a day, and in Minnesota it's like nothing. So I am gonna be looking for work. I haven't been out of work for a while, or for too long. I mean, like I said, it was the 14th. I think today's like the 18th or the 19th or something. But yeah, so that's the biggest news right now is I am jobless, and it has nothing to do with my health whatsoever. It does suck because it was one of my favorite companies to work for. If you guys ever go to Ulta, I used to work for Juice Beauty, so that sucks. So, hello, Gizmo, Freckles, and a kitty cat. So, wow, today was so very unexpected. I visited with my best friend. I've always had two best friends, and I've talked about one of them a few times in the past X amount of time. And everyone knows the redhead, Dalen, but there's Vidmar, aka Sarah Vidmar, and I don't want to get into details because it's not really the place to do it, but I've mentioned her name a few times and how she's been out of my life for about 2 years. I haven't really heard from her since my second heart surgery, and whatever. Long story short, she followed me on Facebook yesterday, and I followed her back, and then she wrote on my Facebook, on my page, saying happy birthday, and then she messaged me and asked if we wanted to meet, or she can meet me, and I told her, I mean, there's more to it, but I said, sure. And so she met me here, and we had a couple drinks, and then ordered some food, Asian food, and then made our way back to my house and watched What Would You Do on YouTube, and we watched so many episodes, and my friend was at the bar and hung out with us the whole time, and basically was with us the whole time up until just now. She left, he left with her, like not together, like together, but at the same time. And it was really nice to say that I got to see the bestest of best friends. She was the best friend, and Dalen was also my best friend, but Vidmar was more in my life than Dalen at the time, and now Dalen's more in my life than Sarah Vidmar. Like I said, there's a history and there's a reason for things, and I don't want to get into detail because I just don't feel like it's the place to do so. But she just left. Like, the chances of her still being in her car in my driveway warming the car up is fairly high. So it hasn't been very long. Okay, kitty cat. So I just wanted to say that it was really, 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 really nice to be able to, like, hang out with her and be with her. And I'm going to put down the camera, and we will see you guys tomorrow or sometime soon. All right.